Boeing Christmas programs they had at, back then we called it the Roundhouse at WSU, and Boeing brought in a circus and Santa Claus, and we went to WSU, the Roundhouse, and we got candy at the end.
Yes.
But tell me about what you remember about that.
Yes. Mom and Dad always made Christmas a big thing for us kids. And we always had a good Christmas. I mean, I don't remember ever having a bad Christmas. That was a special thing, a special Christmas. I remember that we'd get dressed up and leave from Cheney and come in and go to the big roundhouse. I remember that. And I remember trying to find a seat and with all of us together, and we'd sit there and just be in awe. I mean, that was first circus. So yeah, I remember that.
What was your favorite part of the circus?
Oh, the elephants with the girls on them.
With the girls on them.
They had such pretty costumes, and yeah, I thought, oh my gosh, that was such a big thing. That had to be scary.
My favorite were the clowns.
Did you like the clowns? Yeah.
I like the acrobatics of the clowns, and they were just,
that's
there were
true.
a lot of them turning somersaults and all kinds of things up and down and up and down.
Yeah.
And I remember getting scared with the swings back and forth overhead. That scared me because I was afraid one of them would fall.
It was going to fall.
And I remember the booming voice of the ringleader who would announce it, and his voice would just boom throughout that roundhouse.
The thing I remember about the clowns, they were funny, but they had a little tiny car, and they'd get probably 12 people at that little time, and a dog. After all the people got out, a dog would come out. When Santa Claus came in, okay, yeah, so we're there, we're watching, and then all of a sudden, everything would go dark.
Right.
Everything was dark. And
pitch black.
Yeah, pitch black. And then all of a sudden, just a few minutes later, this huge spotlight would go on a certain door. I'm going to cry.
Now, why does this make you cry?
I don't know, just the memories. Oh gosh, we were so close as family. Yeah. And Santa Claus would come out.
And that spotlight, like she says, it was just on. And we were sitting there. We really didn't know. As kids, we really didn't know why. It was just a big spotlight that was on this one door.
Yeah.
On the floor at the arena, down at the arena where the circus was. And it sat there for quite a while.
And then a Christmas Carol would come on. Yes. Remember, it'd come out with the Christmas Carol.
Jingle bells?
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, here came Santa Claus.
Talk about noise. It would raise the roof. I mean, here we'd seen all these acts that were fantastic, but it was Santa that got a standing ovation, I think. And with all the kids, I mean, we're talking, it was full. It was.
Because Boeing sponsored that circus and did it for several years in a row. And Santa came out, and he was pulled by, he had reindeers, but we pretended they were plastic or something.
Yeah.
But that was pulling him. Santa was real. And so he stood up in his sleigh and he waved at us and ho-ho-hoed his way around the circle.
Yep.
And then he was gone.
You know, even knowing that was going to happen after seeing as many years.
It was an exciting event.
What's the word? Expectation or whatever of, we knew it was going to happen. But when it did happen, it was a miracle.
It was wonderful. It was wonderful then. It's a wonderful memory now. First of all, tell us what Daddy did. Do you remember what he made us do after Santa Claus was gone and everybody was leaving the stadium?
We'd have to sit there. Is that what you mean? We couldn't leave early at all. And that was almost as fun as the coming in, because he didn't want to mess the traffic. I mean, we're talking lots and lots of people. And I think there's probably 3 performances a day. We'd have to sit there and wait for everybody to leave. And we'd always wonder if there'd be candy for us.
Now, you keep saying candy. We haven't told them about the candy yet. Tell them. So we got up to go. And we saw kids getting candy down there, but people were giving kids candy. And we wondered if we were getting candy.
Right. And really, we didn't even know that it was candy because it was a red stocking. Couldn't really tell what was in it, but we assumed it was candy probably. I don't know about that. First time, I'm sure we didn't know. But after that, of course, each time we went, we knew we was going to get it. But all we saw was a bunch of people standing up there and had a bunch of boxes. You had to go through like a cattle stall, you know, and we'd have to go through, and then someone would hand us a red stocking, and it was full of that hard candy that had different colors in it, you know, green and red and hard candy and stuff like that. So
And we each got one.
we each would get
and
one.
it was pretty big. It was
Yes,
it
it
was probably
was.
that big, and it
Oh
was made
yeah.
of net
Oh yeah.
and had paper on the top of it. And each one of us got one. However, to be honest with you, I don't ever remember opening my stocking. I suspect Mom opened one, and we all ate until that was gone, and then she opened the next one. I suspect that's what happened.
Probably.
Not for sure. Those stockings went somewhere, and it was given out to us over time. But I don't know for sure.
I hadn't thought about that. You're right. I don't remember opening the stocking and getting the candy out either.
I can't imagine Mama having 6 of these stockings full of candy, and letting us eat it to our heart's content. I can't imagine that.
No, Mom was a sharing person. We probably went home, put it in a jar, and anybody that came over, we probably ate Christmas candy till July that year.
Oh, Mom and Dad used to make a big day of that day. Mom and Dad liked to help us celebrate, and they enjoyed being with their children. And so we went early that day downtown Wichita, and we went down to the JCPenney store, and we went in the store, and we looked around at all the toys, and Mama said, we're not going to buy anything, but if you'll tell me 2 things that you want, I'll make sure Santa Claus knows what you want for Christmas.
Right.
So we went around JCPenney. Of course, Tommy, being like Tommy is, Tommy was the king of the sandbox in our family.
Yes, he was.
And anyway, he said, "Oh, just let me buy one." And Mom and Dad said, "No, Tommy, we're not. We're going to wait for Santa Claus."